So welcome to another Chris show. Make sure you're subscribed, have the notification bells so you can be notified, like, and participate in the comment section about what I'm discussing. It's been a crazy last 2 weeks. We're in the months of a revolution for equality, not just saying it's equality, actual equality, fighting systematic racism. A lot of things have been going on. But apparently cops and killing black people is something that's gonna be ongoing and continuing on. We have an incident on Friday night. Imagine it's Friday night and you wanted to go to Wendy's and you fell asleep. And that would be the last thing you would ever do. That is the reality for Rayshard Brooks. You may ask who that is. He is a 27-year-old who's no longer living. Due to the fact, one, I'm not going to show the videos and all that. If you want to search around and find it, I'm not going to spread black people being killed. But if you look into the video and you read into it, basically, he fell asleep at Wendy's. One, why are you calling the cops about that? Why wouldn't you go knock, tap on the window, see all that, to try and resolve this before calling the cops? Either way, someone, whether it was Wendy's, whether it was a person that passed him up, called the cops. Then they came and they detained him and they denounced that he didn't pass a sobriety test. Okay. I understand that he didn't pass a sobriety test. Then they tried to detain him. They were trying to taser him. Basically, these cops were terrible at their job. 2 cops weren't able to detain one person or taser him. He ended up getting away, and then they shot him in his back. Now, tell me, was this a situation where an unarmed black person deserved to lose their life? I am not advocating that Rayshard was completely in the right. He shouldn't have gone to Wendy's. He shouldn't have gone behind the wheel. But should he have lost his life because of that? No, he shouldn't have lost his life. Should he have gone to jail? Yes, he should have. But do the cops need to shoot someone in their back? No. This is what we mean. How we are treated and how other people are treated is completely different. This is not a situation that involves someone being shot. No, if you're not that good at your job, I don't know what to tell you. This is where, why don't they use rubber bullets for things like this? Or why don't they have other circumstances? Why is it always just shoot first, ask questions later? And then if you look in the video, the man that was recording the things ongoing was talking about cops were joking about the situation. They were trying to pressure to some people to speak and give up their names, and you know, that typical cop thing. And if the person did choose to speak, they isolated them from everyone so then they can try and, you know, coerce them to abide by their story, not by the story that they saw. Either way, there's consequences for these actions, because as of now, Atlanta Police Chief Erika has stepped down following this. This just goes to show rappers like T.I., Killer Mike saying that chill on Atlanta, Atlanta's very progressive, Atlanta takes care of its people. Really? Did they take care of him when this man was killed yesterday? What about those 2 college kids that were yanked out of their car and got it booting up? Those 6 cops were fired. Was Atlanta taking care of them then? Or was this a problem that we have and you just looked ignorant and wanted to protect yourself and protect your money because you own businesses and stuff in Atlanta? So that's what I mean. Like T.I., Killer Mike, all you people that were saying, no, Atlanta's good, Atlanta's progressive, you are a joke. We know what your real morals are, and we know what you're about now. And it's anyone that was trying to act like Atlanta Police Department's better than the other ones because they have black people on it or something. No, this is an organized gang, and at the end of the day, these people like killing people. Apparently, that's what they do. We've been protesting police brutality for the last 2 weeks, and what have cops done? I've seen over 200 videos of cops showing brutal force with peaceful protesters. I'm not talking about looters or any of that. I'm talking about people that were peaceful, that just want black lives to matter, and they show brutality. This police reform thing is bigger than just going to a training and everything's good. This needs to be shaken up from the ground up. Maybe you need to go and have a master's degree to be a cop. Maybe you need to at least have a 4-year degree or something, but the curriculum, the standards, or whatever it is to become a cop is clearly not good. These people aren't good justice decision makers. They don't make the right decisions. One, I want to see these cops fired, but also they need to start, people need to be arrested. Why are you shooting a man on his back? I'm not, like I said, I'm not advocating that he's in the right, but did he deserve to lose his life for this situation? Not at all. And then Keisha Bottoms, the mayor of Atlanta, was trying to speak out on racism and do all this and denounce looters, talking about their cops are good and all this. And guys, just let this be a lesson. Pay attention to what your mayor's saying, pay attention to what your lawmakers are making in your city, because if these people keep doing this stupid shit, you need to vote them out and you need to move forward. So we'll see how this Atlanta Police Department turns out from this, but just the fact that the police chief stepped down, it's pretty breaking news and pretty important. We'll see if anything happens with the Rayshard Brooks situation, but I wanted to let you guys know this is why we're out protesting. This is why these protests aren't stopping, and they aren't going to stop, and they're only going to escalate further because of the situation that happened yesterday. You cops keep proving your points to us. You always have to use brutal force when it's with black people. Energy is just not the same consistently, and we're tired of it, and we just want to be treated equal. Is that so much to ask for? So, like I said, I usually tell people to participate in the comment section. You can voice how you feel and everything. If you just want to voice that you're angry, like how I am, if you just want to voice that you're tired of dealing with this stuff, like how much do we have to go through? I understand that too. You can't judge for ones on how they're dealing with this black pain, because we're all going through it and we're all dealing with it. But like I said, with Chris, I'll give you some updates as soon as more news breaks out. Make sure you're subscribed, turn on the notification bell for all my videos, so as soon as I post them, you can like and participate in the comment section. Share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. This Chris, I'm out this motherfucker.